What up, Tickets and Gamers? Today is a special day because we are putting together two awesome, well, relatively new on the Fifine side, which is the Amplifine Fifine Tank 3 dynamic USB microphone. Awesome sauce for gaming, streaming, podcasting, YouTube content creation, all that kind of stuff. And on the left, we have your right, my left. I don't know. The sides are different. It's reversed. What? Why? The PD400X by Maono USB dynamic. Awesome sauce. 24-bit, 16-bit. The tank is $100. The Maono PD400X is $150, 140. Maybe get 130 for the discount codes and the links in the description. Check those out. I am putting these together because, well, for starters, they're both awesome microphones, full metallic metal body builds, not necessarily in the same bracket, right? You got like a $30, $40 difference between the two, maybe 50, depending where you get gypped. What? If I'm putting them together is because they have both made a pretty good impression on me. All right, so without further ado, let's not keep you guys waiting and let's start off via USB with both microphones and see which one is sounding better out of box, right? No tweaking or anything done to it. Here we are in USB mode, utilizing the Maono PD400X at standard distance. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with the Maono PD400X. And this is the audio quality in USB mode. And this is the airplane strip that's next to my room, my HVAC system in a closet. And, well, big 24-bit, ginormous diaphragm, about 1.5 feet away. This is the audio quality if I wanted to sit back. Let's switch over to the Fifine Tank 3. This is the audio of the Fifine Amplitank Tank 3 in USB mode, standard distance talking, not really leaning forward to try to reach it. And this is the audio quality, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Proximity audio quality check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crispy T's there. And if we sit back 1.5 feet away, same distance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably not that big of a pickup as the Maono PD400X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So a couple of differences that set these two microphones apart. One, of course, the bigger pickup of the PD400X is definitely picking up a lot of the ambient sounds in my room and in the next room. You also get richer USB audio and it sounds pretty good. It also has more bass than the Fifine Tank 3. I did a review of this. Check the links in the description. I give the edge to the PD400X. It is just, the audio is just ever so slightly more richer, a little bit more bass. The midtones is more crispy over USB, and it has the advantage of onboard EQ settings that you can just click on the back, and the Monolink is just a lot you can do on USB mode with the PD400X that, well, you use your Amplitank Tank 3 USB mode out of box, plug it in. There's no EQ settings for this. It is what it is. When you plug it in, you'd have to adjust some of those settings in your OBS settings, for example, like I use, but otherwise, this is it. I think PD400X, the better USB monster here. Plosives, all right, the funnest part of the videos. We're gonna start with the PD400X in USB mode. Noise suppression has been removed from the mics. Here we go. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. Tank 3. Plosives. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. Why am I hopping on plate? That was wrong with me. All right, now let's do it. Just spitting down the middle with the mics kind of pointed to the side of my face. Here we go. We are on the Fifine Tank 3. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. That sounds pretty good. The plosive mitigation, just talking down the middle. The P's sound good on this microphone, the Tank 3. All right, let's switch over to the PD400X. Plosives down the middle. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, poured them into a pitcher Profuse. A little too much. What? All right, let me just check those plosives in post and see which is the bigger popper. I don't know if this makes a difference or not, but I like the way the P's, I guess, are pronounced, the way the sound comes out on the Fifine Tank 3. It sounds pretty good. It sounds a little bit better than the P's on the Mono PD400X. I've heard like a little tinny sound coming out of the Tank 3 when I really blew into it, so nobody be crazy like that and blow P's into it. But they both have, you know, popping issues, very minor. You know, it's just not that anything to be worried about, because when you're talking at this distance and you use your P's purposefully, you don't get any of those plosives interjecting into your audio, and it sounds great on either microphone, honestly. So I would say that I give the plosives kind of a draw, honestly, but I do like I prefer P's coming out of the Amplitank 3. I don't know. Am I weird? What? Let's try some sibilance with the Amplitank Tank 3. Here we go. Superman was by the seashore eating salad and snakes. What? Was Susie in a sauna? Okay, that's the hissing with the Amplitank 3. Switching back to, wow, that's loud. Back to the PD400X. Superman was eating a salad with Caesar's dressing. Was Susan by the sauna in the seashore? I feel like the hissing is a little bit heavier on the Mono PD400X. It's got a serious thing going on there. But let's sit back a little bit and blow your S's away from the Mono PD400X. Superman had a salad by the seashore with Susie in a sauna surfing. Okay, that's not so bad. Here we go with the Fifine Tank 3. Superman was in a sauna by the seashore eating a salad with Susie and Caesar's pizza? What? Okay, let's do playback and see which is more hissy. I think that the Fifine Tank 3 does a little bit better with the hisses, the sibilance mitigation, depending how you say the word, how close you say it. Sometimes the PD400X had some words where the S's didn't hiss, and then some were like really loud. So I got more instances of heavier sibilance on the PD400X. If you're talking at this distance, both microphones are probably going to be fantastic with sibilance rejection. The same with plosives. So, but otherwise, ever so slightly, I give the edge to the Fifine Tank 3, and it probably has to do with that nice built-in windscreen you got going on. So, okay, I'll see you, Fifine. Nice tech. XLR. This, for me, in a big sense, is the make or break when you're using your microphones in XLR, because I use mixers a lot in my content creation. I will be using the Mono AU AM100 mixer. I chose to use this because, well, it's a nice mixer, has a lot of little built-in features here, and it has dual XLR functionality, and it also has a noise reduction switch, so you can kind of turn it off, and a bunch of other features. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Superman loves to hang out with Sally by the seashore in a sauna. Superman loves to hang out with Sally by seashores in a sauna. What? Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsi, popped them, poured them into a pitcher profusely. Wow, I see a clip there with the Fifine Tank 3. Peter Piper picked a pack of Pepsis, popped them, and poured them into a pitcher profusely. Here we are with the Fifine Tank 3 with some noise suppression, a little bit of limiter, a little bit of compression. Same settings I set on the PD400X. And this is the audio quality if you were to use this with a little bit more noise control and to get a better, cleaner audio for content creation such as this. This is kind of like the way I set my mic audio when I have, I guess, noise going on in my room. This is the PD400X at standard range with noise suppression, and the noise suppression is going through the actual mixer. So the mixer is applying the noise suppression from OBS noise suppression to the mixer, and these mics are connected to the mixer. So the noise suppression is filtering out into both microphones, and this is the audio quality of the PD400X. Welcome to Tech Toys and Gaming, Techies and Gamers. Today we're going to talk about these two microphones, and they're going to battle head to head, and one of them is going to lose. Possibly. It could be a draw, but I think one is going to lose out, but it's not really a loss, honestly. Depends what you like. So, Techies and Gamers, overall, I have to give the win to the PD400X because of the versatilities and because of it's feature packed. It's got lots of stuff going on with it. It's got that 24-bit richness built into it. It does pretty good with the plosives. If I'm talking from this distance, it sounds okay. It sounds pretty good, actually. It's loud. It picks me up at a distance much better, so I'm not bound and having to hug the microphone. I can almost use this like a condenser microphone. I do like the options for EQ on it, the EQ in software. There is a software, the MonoLink software, which is compatible with this, and it has tons and tons of features already. That's a pro advantage because the Firefine doesn't have any of those features, and I will say that those features work pretty well. I like the visual appearance on camera. It's a nice look, more or less. The Tank 3 is also a nice look. Appearance wise, I think that maybe, I don't know, it depends on what you like. If you like low profile, slimmer looking microphones, then the Tank 3 is the way to go. I really like the bass coming from the PD400X. The Firefine Tank 3 is missing some of that bass. If you're going to have your microphone close like this, and this is the mode of speech and talk that you're going to have, you're going to get a nice experience out of the Firefine Tank 3 as well. So this by no measure is a slacker compared to this. Is the $40 to $50 difference worth it? Yes, I have to say yes. It's a yes, because if you're talking about doing something really professionally like singing in voiceovers, the PD400X is going to be the thing that accommodates that, because it has a little bit more richness just about in every range, more or less, right? It's a little bit more open. It picks up a lot of noise, but if you're a professional, you have a sound treated room, more or less, and you're not gonna have fans and HVACs going on in there, right? And you could just let this thing shine, just fully open it up, and you're gonna get your bottom dollar out of the PD400X. You got the monitor and mix going on here. You got EQ settings galore without even having to touch it in post. So because of the software built in, because of the hardware features, because of the audio quality, 24-bit, because of the sound quality, it's the winner here. But if you are looking to save a buck and you are a gamer and you just want to use the Tank 3, by no means are you going to lose. I do like the build. This is very nice, black and gray, full metal body. The construction, you don't see any knobs other than, your little mute button up top, which is a little clicky, right? That's one thing that you kind of got to give a drawback. It's a light click. It's much quieter than the PD200X, which has a heavy, hard plastic click, so it's not so bad. The PD400X has touch sensitive mute, so yet another feature that I prefer over the Tank 3. So yeah, Techies and Gamers, you tell me what you think. Which of these audio sounds, right, these audio waves that coming out of these microphones that you prefer? Do you like this broadcasty, good consonant enunciation microphone where you get your good audio just about like right here, 3 to 4 inches away maybe? And well, if you wanted to kind of sit back and you can just talk right here at this range, 6 to 8 inches away, and still get fancy. If I put it in far mode on the PD400X, I can even go further. That thing just opens up. It has a lot more pickup. You want to get into voiceover or voice acting or something, then you have to spend a little bit more to get that 24-bit richness and to get that that crispiness and that open, kind of open, airy feel it has to it. I like both of these more or less, so I'll be using both of them interchangeably. For some reasons I do prefer the PD400X. I like that I can just kind of sit back here and talk and it sounds pretty good with just a little bit of a limiter and noise suppression, and I can rock and roll and do my product reviews and tech reviews and stuff like that, demonstrations, and have a little bit of space in my life, right? If I were using this in USB mode, well, then I have to kind of have the mic a little bit closer to me. All right, Tickets and Gamers. So if you like any of these microphones, the links are in the description. You can snag yourself up either one of these for a little bit of a discount, affiliate link alert, because, well, I'm affiliate for both Mono and Fifine. Give you a little bit of a discount and you give me, I don't know, 75 cents, depending which one you buy, right? One hand washes the other. I help you, you help me. The world is a better place to live, right? If you're interested in other microphones that I have reviewed, because, well, I've reviewed quite a few, check out this playlist right here. It'll take you directly to that playlist, and you can pick and choose what you prefer to get. If you're more on the budget side, there's some there. If you want to spend a little bit more to get pro, the PD400X is the way. All right, Tickets and Gamers, and with that, I'll see you in one of those videos. Later.